In today's video, we're diving into a really important topic for all the parents out there. Phrasal verbs. These little phrases provide a fun and relatable way for parents to communicate with their children in various situations, and can make a big difference in how we communicate with our kids. Whether you're encouraging them, giving advice, or just chatting about their day, using the right phrasal verbs can help bridge the gap and make conversations smoother. So, let's explore some essential phrasal verbs that every parent should know to connect better with their children. Let's get started. A chip off the old block. Meaning, someone who resembles their parent either in appearance or behavior. Example: you're a chip off the old block just like your dad. Actions speak louder than words. Meaning, what people do is more important than what they say. Example: you keep saying you'll clean your room, but remember, actions speak louder than words. Add fuel to the fire. Meaning, to make a bad situation worse. Example: don't argue with her now, you'll just add fuel to the fire. All in a day's work. Meaning, something that is normal or expected as part of a routine. Example: cleaning the garage? It's all in a day's work. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Meaning, children often resemble their parents. Example: just like your mom, you always know how to make everyone laugh. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Bite the bullet. Meaning, to do something unpleasant but necessary. Example: I know you don't like doing chores, but you'll have to bite the bullet and finish them. Break the ice. Meaning, to initiate conversation in a social setting. Example: at your new school, try to break the ice by saying hi to someone. Burn the midnight oil. Meaning, to work late into the night. Example: I had to burn the midnight oil to finish your school project on time. Can't have your cake and eat it too. Meaning, you can't have two desirable things that are in conflict. Example: you can't stay up late and still expect to wake up early for school. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Meaning, don't assume something will happen before it actually does. Example: I know you want to go to the park, but don't count your chickens before they hatch. Wait for the rain to stop. Don't cry over spilled milk. Meaning, don't get upset over something that can't be fixed. Example: I know you broke the vase, but don't cry over spilled milk. It was an accident. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Meaning, don't rely on just one plan or source. Example: maybe you should apply to more colleges. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Easy come, easy go. Meaning, things that are acquired easily can be lost just as easily. Example: you found that money on the sidewalk, but remember, easy come, easy go. Every cloud has a silver lining. Meaning, there's always something good in a bad situation. Example: I know you're upset about the rain, but remember, every cloud has a silver lining. Hit the nail on the head. Meaning, to describe exactly what is causing a situation or problem. Example: you hit the nail on the head when you said we needed to organize our schedule better. In the blink of an eye. Meaning, something happens very quickly. Example: the game was over in the blink of an eye, and we lost. It takes two to tango. Meaning, both people involved in a situation are responsible for it. Example: it's not just her fault, you both were arguing. It takes two to tango. Jack of all trades, master of none. Meaning, someone who is skilled at many things, but not an expert at any one. Example: you're so talented at everything, but remember, a jack of all trades is a master of none. Jump on the bandwagon. Meaning, To join or support something popular. Example. Now everyone's playing that game, but don't just jump on the bandwagon. Choose what you like. Keep your chin up. Meaning. Stay positive during tough times. Example. I know the test was hard, but keep your chin up, and you'll do better next time. Lend a hand. Meaning. To help someone. Example. Can you lend a hand with the dishes, please? Let sleeping dogs lie. Meaning. Don't stir up old issues or problems. Example. Let's not bring up that argument again. Let sleeping dogs lie. Make a mountain out of a molehill. Meaning. To exaggerate a small problem into something big. Example. It's just a scratch, don't make a mountain out of a molehill. Make ends meet. Meaning. To manage to live within one's financial means. Example. We may have to cut back on expenses to make ends meet this month. Miss the boat. Meaning. To miss an opportunity. Example. You missed the boat on signing up for the school play, they're already full. Nip it in the bud. Meaning. To stop something before it grows into a bigger problem. Example. If you want to avoid trouble, nip that attitude in the bud right now. No pain, no gain. Meaning. You have to work hard to achieve something. Example. If you want to be good at basketball, remember, no pain, no gain. Off the beaten path. Meaning. Something that is unusual or rare. Example. That's an off-the-beaten-path idea, but it could work. On the ball. Meaning. Being alert and quick to respond. Example. Great job getting all your homework done early, you're really on the ball today. Out of the blue. Meaning. Unexpectedly. Example. Out of the blue, your cousin called to say she's coming over. Out of hand. Meaning. Something that has become uncontrollable. Example. The situation got out of hand when you started shouting. Over the moon. Meaning. Extremely happy. Example. I was over the moon when I found out you aced your test. Piece of cake. Meaning. Something very easy. Example. That math test was a piece of cake. Put all your eggs in one basket. Meaning. To risk everything on one idea or plan. Example. You can't just rely on one team to win. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Put your money where your mouth is. Meaning. To back up your words with action. Example. You say you'll help with the chores, now put your money where your mouth is. Rome wasn't built in a day. Meaning. Big things take time. Example. You can't expect to be perfect at this right away. Rome wasn't built in a day. Save for a rainy day. Meaning. To set aside money or resources for the future. Example. It's good to save some allowance for a rainy day. Sink or swim. Meaning. To either succeed or fail without help. Example. This is your first time doing the project alone. Sink or swim. Smell a rat. Meaning. To suspect something is wrong. Example. I smell a rat. Why are you acting so strange today? Speak of the devil. Meaning. When someone you've been talking about appears unexpectedly. Example. Speak of the devil, there's your teacher now. Spill the beans. Meaning. To reveal a secret. Example. Come on, spill the beans. What happened at the party? Take with a grain of salt. Meaning. To be skeptical about something. Example. I heard that rumor too, but I'd take it with a grain of salt. The ball is in your court. Meaning. It's up to you to take the next step. Example. I've done my part. Now, the ball is in your court. The early bird catches the worm. Meaning, those who start early have an advantage. Example. If you want to finish your work early, remember, the early bird catches the worm. The pot calling the kettle black. Meaning, criticizing someone for something you do yourself. Example. You're complaining about her being messy? That's the pot calling the kettle black. Through thick and thin. Meaning, through good times and bad. Example. We've been friends through thick and thin. Time flies when you're having fun. Meaning, time seems to pass quickly when you're enjoying yourself. Example. That trip to the zoo went by fast. Time flies when you're having fun. Turn a blind eye. Meaning, to ignore something. Example. You can't just turn a blind eye when your brother is being rude. Under the weather. Meaning, feeling sick. Example. I think I'll stay home today. I'm feeling a bit under the weather. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Meaning, adapt to the customs of the place you're in. Example. Since we're visiting France, let's try speaking some French when in Rome.